This is the Maono G1 Neo, Maono's newest gaming audio mixer. Let's unbox it. Opening it up, we are immediately greeted with a letter to the customers of Maono G1 Neo. This basically goes over the Maono brand, their story, their goals, what they strive for. There is a user manual and a warms tip page to help you get familiar with the item. Under this, you have, well, the mix itself, which looks pretty cool. And then you have the USB-C cable and headphone aux cords. Alright, I just hooked up the Maono G1 Neo, and it was pretty straightforward. The XLR cable running from there all the way up to this Maono PD100X microphone, and then I've got a separate cable to make it all RGB. But we're going to go ahead and power this thing on, and we'll go into it. Now you're going to be hearing the audio from the mic going into the mixer, into my computer, running through Audacity. So, first of all, it's got a couple functions for your mic control. You've got a gain knob right here. I'll just keep talking, you'll hear what it does. It like lowers the volume going in from the mic until let's see. You've also got the microphone slider. Then you've got just a simple mute button. Button shows up red. Little quick mute. And you've also got this little meter thing, if you can see while I'm talking. If it's in the green, that means it's good. If you get into the red or the orange, that'll mean your audio is getting slightly distorted. You've also got the second fader, which is for your secondary audio source, so background music or aux input, Bluetooth input. This will affect it, which it's also got its own slider and its own quick mute. You've also got this 48 volts phantom power button. I'm not going to click it because my mic does not need it, but there is a select type of microphone that needs 48 volt added onto it, which those are condenser microphones. If you're using a dynamic mic, you do not need that. Maono produces some microphones that do need this. I will have those listed on screen, but if you have like this PD100X, you don't need it. Don't turn it on. It will damage your microphone long term. You've also got the Bluetooth button, which with a long press will start to search for any possible connections, and once it is connected, it will remain blue. So it's already searching. I just turned it off from searching, but like you long press it, it blinks. I've not hooked up anything to it. What I would hook up to it is my phone, which is you. So just know that when you hold this down and then you look on your phone, you'll see Maono G1 Neo or something similar to that. Just click on it, it'll connect, and then you can place like Spotify through that into this, and you can control Spotify. I'll try to test that, or I'll show you the steps to take it on my phone. Alright, looking at the two other knobs you have, you've got reverb and headphones. Headphones is if you have headphones connected, it'll change the volume going to your headphones. I'm going to test this out right now, and I've got this headset right here. There we go. So let's test this out. Yeah, if you go up, it obviously gets louder, which is what you would expect to happen. You go down quieter, you can't hear anything down here. Alright, let's take a look at reverb right now. Alright, reverb. Whoa. Okay. Dang. I don't know when you would use this, but it's dope. Now you've got the little 9 square grid here. We're going to start with the top left and noise reducer, which pretty self-explanatory. It's going to reduce noise in your background. I currently don't have anything going on in my background, so we'll see what happens. It kind of says noise cancellation. There's 2 modes. There's low and high, and with the low, it kind of takes out any ambient hum, and when you go into the high, like it cuts out sometimes your voice, but it is made to cut out like fans. Actually, I have like a giant freaking fan in my room, so I'm gonna actually turn that on and see how much this thing actually cancels out. Okay, So this is with no noise cancellation. We're gonna go to low noise cancellation real quick. So you get the ambient hum and it just seems choppy. Go high. So it's gonna remove the noise when you're not talking. Like when I'm not talking, you can barely hear the fan, if at all. Alright, I'm gonna keep it on the low noise cancellation since I still have an ambient hum of AC units and other stuff that this will just take out. So we've got a voice changer. Let's just take a look at that. So the voice changer actually works on a pitch shifter. It's just fun.
So this is a female option, but we're gonna go to the next one, which is
a male option, and
You've also got the baby one and a robot one.
which,
So it's got four voice changers, which is really fun when you're like on a call with people or just trying to mess around. So we'll go to direct monitor next, which I'm actually using direct monitor right now. It's basically, in essence, direct monitor is monitoring your mic back to your headphones to make sure you're sounding correct. So this is for streamers mainly. So it'll basically take the audio coming in from your microphone here and bring it to your computer, but also bring it back to your headphones. I'm able to hear myself talk right now to just make sure the audio is right. You've actually also got loopback. Is basically playing audio that is coming through your computer as an input, which I've not tried loopback before, but we're gonna give it a shot. I don't know, it's not copyrighted. So we are gonna go to our YouTube channel and play one of our videos because I don't know what else I can play. To do loopback, you hold down the direct monitor button for a long press. It turns blue. Pretty cool. And when I go to play our review, it will go in acting like it's coming from my microphone. And here you go. Maono just sent us their newly released mic and a pretty cool boom arm. Let's check them out. So Maono sent. So, like obviously you see, it works. You're listening to the first 10 seconds of my video. That's about all loopback does. Now you've also got sidechain. Sidechain is basically whenever you talk, your background music will lower. I don't have any background music going, but I think I'll turn it on. So in essence, that will lower this side right here. Sidechain will lower it when you talk. Let's take a look. I'm gonna play the video again and see if it also works for loopback. Sent us both the BA9. All right, now I'm going to talk, and yes, it does work. It gets slightly quieter 100x USB as you can tell the difference in when I stop talking. We're going to take a look at this first, and then get into the boom arm later in the video. That's pretty good. Oh, RGB. I've had it on the same the entire time. It's got a multitude of settings. It's got, I don't know, that purple, blue, red, purple, green, and gradient, I think. Maybe. Yep. Lastly, you've got these 4 sound pads. They are for custom recordings. This G1 Neo basically allows any input device you have to be able to be clipped and saved into one of these colorful squares. To use it, you kind of just press it. So now it's recording, I'm assuming, which means I will play back what I'm talking right now back to you guys, because why the heck not? So now it's recording, I'm assuming, which means I will play back what I'm talking right now back to you guys, because why the heck not? So you can do this with all 4 of them. And if you want to just wipe it, you just hold it down. They'll start blinking and they'll remove. Yep. So you can do this with all of them. You can record anything you want. Yeah. All right. Now let's look at the ports you get with this thing. Okay. So going down the line, got a power button. turns the whole thing on. Over here, you've got 2 USB ports. One of them, this one, is solely, its sole purpose is to power this thing. It cannot relay any information or audio or anything. It's just power. So you would use this if you're using a streaming setup with your phone. You would hook this up to a wall socket or something, and then hook your phone up to this, and then this would be powered and be able to be hooked up to your phone. If you're using a computer though, you can use the second one, which allows for the power transfer and audio transfer, which I am using right now. All right, now you've got these 4 headphone jacks, or 3.5 millimeter ports. The first one, you've got a jack that will allow you to use an outside speaker, which you plug this into a speaker, it'll take the output of this and output it to the speaker instead. Second one is for headphones. If you use this one, you cannot use the mic attached to your headphones. This one that says aux in, it is for auxiliary input in, like background music. If you want to use your phone, for those that still have headphone jacks, which are like none. And then this one, this is for your headset. So you can see it kind of loops around the XLR cable. So you can either use an XLR, which hooks up to your microphone, or you can use a headset that would have to have a microphone attached to it, and that would replace your microphone. You can't have both of them in the same time. That about rounds this thing out. It is most definitely the best mixer that we have reviewed on this channel, and it's a really solid quality. It's also got this little screw thing here. You can put on a stand or whatever. There's not much more to say about it. It's a very good mixer. It has everything you need: sound pad, voice changer, anything to help with streaming, audio, random stuff, and accessibility. You've got Bluetooth and 48 volt phantom power, as well as just 2 slide bars. If you would like to check this out on your own, there is a link in the description to access Maono's webpage or Amazon. Either one works. I believe this is a $60 or $70 mixer on its own, but currently on Maono's website, it is bundled with the Maono G1 Neo, as long as the Maono PD100X microphone. So you can get both of them for, I think, $110 it is. Very great deal. It also comes with an XLR cable, so you can run this whole setup just like I am.
Maono is actually currently doing a Halloween special where they have the PD200XS microphone, which is very good, bundled with the G1 Neo and their MH601 headphones. So if you're seeing this in time, please go check that out. Yes, it's $210, but that is great value.